In this video, I'm going to be providing my honest review of the affordable Diono Quantum 4 3-in-1 travel system with Liteclik 30R Safe Plus infant car seat. It is a mouthful, but this stroller system comes with a lot and is going to take you all the way into your first year and beyond with some really cool offers. If you're new here, I'm Emily. I'm the stroller mom. I review strollers and baby gear from a mom's perspective as a mom who actually uses the products. I'm a mom of 3, and if you haven't already, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and shop through the links below. I do have a discount code for this travel system that's already at an affordable price point, making it even more affordable. Something I've had a lot of requests for is to do more reviews on some more budget-friendly, affordable travel systems, and this is definitely a good option. This whole system is priced at $299, plus I have a discount code. So it comes to a very affordable price point, and it really does come with everything you need. You get the stroller, as you see here. You get an infant car seat, as well as a base with an anti-rebound panel and some really cool features, which we'll get to in just a minute, that you don't see on a lot of more budget-friendly infant car seats. You also get a car seat mirror, which is really cool. I've never seen an infant car seat come with that. And then you get this little parent stroller organizer. So everything you need for the first year. And something that's really cool about this travel system when you buy it as a set is they give you a $50 off credit for the next car seat. So you will use this infant car seat from birth to anywhere between 7 months to 15 months. It really depends. I think all my kids have aged out of their infant car seat around a year. So it just depends on how big your baby is, because they have all the height and weight, which we'll get into in a minute. But something that's so cool is the next car seat, your child will be in it for so much longer. And Diono's known for having narrow car seats, great for 3 across. So that $50 discount is going to be amazing when it comes to the next stage of car seat shopping you'll need to do. And I actually have a blog post kind of covering all the differences, because I was a little confused when I first became a mom. So check that out. I'll put that in the description as well. So now that I've covered price, let's jump into the stroller, and I will kind of show you the things where you can see it's a little bit more budget friendly, and then other areas where it has a lot of really cool features that you're getting for the price. So starting out with the handlebar, they do have an adjustable handlebar that goes up and down, and I love that it's telescopic. Something that is so cool about this stroller is they actually sell a ride on board. So if you have a larger age gap between children, you can have a rider board that attaches. Or if your baby gets a little bit, your toddler at this point gets a little older, you can actually use the rider board or the seat, depending on kind of what your child wants to use. So it gives you some nice versatility there. I will say it's not the tallest or the shortest. This is it at the highest setting here. So it's comfortable for me at 5'5". I'm wearing heels right now, and my husband didn't have any issues pushing it at 6 foot. Now, the handlebar is foam, which in general is not my favorite, just because it can dry out and it can wear over time. Overall, it's very comfortable for me to push, but I just know in general foam doesn't last as well. So that's just something to be mindful of, especially as you're like storing it in your garage. I would never leave this out in the sun. And then there is a lot of plastic throughout. They do have some steel, but that's very common to see in more budget-friendly strollers. And then moving down, you do have this nice parent organizer. I found it was very easy to use. The stroller folds with it. You have 2 cup holders and then a little zipper pocket here, and I love that they include that. Moving on to the canopy. The canopy is F50 SPF, and they do have an extension here. Overall, I live in a very sunny climate, and my baby was sitting up at this stage. It did provide good coverage. If your baby's in the recline position, you may have to move the seat, but this is a modular stroller, so I do find that that is a nice benefit of having the seat be able to move. The materials on the canopy and just the stroller in general, you can definitely tell it's more of a budget stroller. So it just feels more plastic like in the materials. And then the peekaboo window here is mesh, but it does have Velcro for the closure. I know where there's a downside there is if your baby's napping, it might wake them up. So in general, I would just leave it open, but it doesn't stay open, so it will blow in the wind. In regards to the seat, it can hold 50 pounds, and it does come with a bumper bar, but again, kind of with the materials, you're just not seeing, it offers a lot, right? You're getting a lot of the features. So it has the reversible seat, it has a bumper bar, it has a nice large canopy. But at the same time, the materials, I think, are where you can feel that this is more of a budget travel system. They do have seat pads here, and then the buckles were very easy to use. I like that they stay together, which is a huge plus. There are some high-end strollers where the buckles do not stay together, and that really annoyed me. I will say I use this with both my toddler, who's almost 3, and my baby, and they seemed comfortable. Even though materials feel cheaper, they seemed fine with the comfort. And then they do have this nice padded lower footrest that you can adjust up and down here. I did find when I tried to use this with my 4-year-old, it doesn't lock in a lower position. So for her to be able to use this footrest it was pretty much impossible. Now the seat is reversible, so you can put it in parent-facing mode, but you can only fold it when it's in this position here, or you have to take the seat off. And then you can set it up here. Something that is really nice about this system is because it's a travel system and it comes with the infant car seat, you can pair the infant car seat on this stroller without any adapters. This stroller only works with Diono car seats and vice versa. The Diono car seat only works with Diono strollers. So something to keep in mind if you're going down that, if you're going with that option. And then you have a recline mechanism here. The seat has a decent recline, but its most upright position, and I talk about this a lot in my other videos, its most upright position is a little bit reclined. So my baby didn't mind, but my toddler was definitely pulling the seat forward. The recline though, something it's very easy to do. There's no mesh in the back, so it could be hot on a warm day, but they do have this newborn nest mode. So while it's not a completely flat recline, you can go ahead and add this panel here and have a newborn nest. I think officially the seat, because it's not a full flat recline, they say 6 months, but I think you could easily use this with a 4-month baby based off the recline. Now moving on to the basket, one of my favorite features on this stroller is the basket. It only holds 11 pounds, but the space is amazing. My big diaper bag was able to fit in there. I went to 2 different stores where I had to put some things in the basket and it handled it really well. You have good access from the back and decent access from the front when you're in parent facing mode. I used it with the infant car seat and overall it did really well. In regards to brake, it has a tap brake. So this brake kind of reminds me of like the Vista's brake, but it is just at a more affordable price point. So it's just an easy tap there, very flip-flop friendly. And then moving on to the push of this stroller, it does not have plastic wheel, like the wheels themselves are plastic, but it does have foam around it, and it pushed okay. I did not feel like it was terrible to push, but I would definitely not take this on all terrain. Now let me show you the fold, and then we'll get into the infant car seat, which is one of my favorite features of this travel system, and then how it pairs with the stroller. To fold it, it's actually very simple. It's 2 triggers here on the side, and then you just fold it in half. And it does stand on its own, and you can turn this down here. Here's what I will say. It is a very long stroller. It is pretty light. It only weighs 20 pounds, and you can see here, like, it's narrow enough that you could easily put this in a small trunk. You also could take the seat off, and then you get even more of a compact fold. And then to open it, you're just going to push this little button here, or this lever, and then you pull it open, and it's very simple to use. Then to take the seat off and use it with the infant car seat, let me show you that. You can use it as a travel system. So you just take the infant car seat out of the base here, which is very simple. There's just this lever here in the back, and then you can easily put it on the stroller and you have yourself a really nice travel system. And then to take it off of the stroller, you're just going to use that same mechanism there, and it comes off super simply. Now let's talk about the Liteclik 30R Safe Plus car seat. This infant car seat is new from Diono, and I want to start by saying I'm not a CPST, so reach out to someone local who is, but here's my experience as a mom using this car seat. First thing I was most impressed with is it actually is very light. It weighs only 9 pounds. For reference, the Nuna Pippa car seat, which is one of the other main car seats I use, weighs just about 8 pounds if you include the canopy and the infant insert. So very comparable and nice and lightweight. Even my husband, when he picked it up, was like, oh, this is actually really nice. The materials and the quality feel very nice. I love that it has an anti-rebound panel, and my favorite feature on car seats in general is if it's easy to install, and it is. So you have the latch option, or you also have this belt path. And again, read your manual when you get it to see, or work with a CPST to make sure that this will work well in your car with your baby. But overall, I use this with my baby. I think I used it the first time when she was around 7 months, and then more recently now that she's almost a year, and both times I was just really impressed. You can use it from 4 to 30 pounds and 30 inches. So that's very comparable to a lot of other infant car seats in the market. And something that's really nice about this car seat is it is also approved in Canada. So if you're someone who travels from Canada to the US, you can use it in both. It's safely approved for both. And you can see that here on this little Canada sticker, which I thought was kind of a nice add. And then to install it in the base when you're using it, you can just easily put it in here. And it does have a canopy there. The canopy does feel like the same material as the stroller. The infant insert is very soft though, and I thought it was very plush and easy to use with my baby. And I really didn't have many complaints on the car seat. One thing I always like to cover on infant car seats, especially in the US, is whether they have any chemical flame retardants. And they do, but they don't include all of them. So I'm just gonna put here what Diono says about that. So is this travel system right for you? If you are looking for a travel system that has a lot of the features like a reversible seat, seamless pairing with a car seat, decent sized basket, extendable canopy, accessories like a parent organizer and a car seat mirror, as well as some added safety features in your car seat, this is a great option for you. It's under $300, and the added benefit of having $50 off your next car seat, which you'll need in a year, is really cool. If you're someone who really prioritizes having high quality, nice materials, this probably isn't the best option. I definitely could tell I was pushing a more budget stroller in the materials and the quality. But I also think that it is giving you a lot of really nice features for that price, so you kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons. If you're looking for some other budget-friendly travel system options, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 other reviews I've done that I think you might like as well. Thanks for watching.